Well, we haven't had this boat in the water for at least 3 years. We use it mostly for fishing, and it is filthy. The canvas, the top boat cover wore out, and it let a lot of dirt and debris in there. And so yesterday we cleaned out the inside and took the covers off. I salvaged this cover that went over the engine, because the only thing that will clean this boat is 409, and this little plastic nylon fiberglass metal steel like grid anti-slip surface. See how filthy it gets? And the only thing will get that out is a brush and 409, but it will get it spotless. Now this boat does look filthy, right? And when you use 409, if you get it on your eyeglasses or on glass or on painted surfaces like the top of that motor, I learned this the hard way, the 401 will spot it. And I had to compound that paint job and wax that up half of that motor to get them off of it. And see how filthy this thing is? Well, let me show you what a little 409 will do. There's a special chemical you can put on that sprays on in that green algae out of these supper drains. This drains into the upper hole and there's supper drain, scupper drains. But see the difference? And that's just 409 and a little hand brush. Awesome difference between the two. And 409 will clean fiberglass and get down into these little grooves. Unbelievable. And I did this little side about 2/3 of the way up there, and you'd never think this boat was sitting here for 3 years and absolutely filthy. Well, just thought I'd do a picture of before and after we clean. That's the back end of it. These seats, maybe Ajax will get them clean, but they're pretty filthy. Take a little walk around. This is a 205. They call it a 210 now. It's 21 feet long. You got 2 seats there and 2 seats at the steering wheel and the throttle. And then you can sit on a cushion on this thing. We don't use it because it'll just get dirty, because most people stand up here when they fish. There's a little before and after. It's a nice riding boat, and I've been in boats up to 70 footers, and this sounds like a big boat. And it's got scuppers to let the water out. And it just handles well, gets on plain good, and takes chop really well because it's got super chines on it. My bride's going to do this while I finish the Gardein. And this is the side before it's gotten cleaned. If you fill it up with gas, because it holds 100 gallons if you want to fill it up, it rides better when it's full. Anything over half, it bobs around on top of the water a little bit. And with a full gas tank, it weighs 4,000 pounds. At 42 RPM cruise, it'll do 32 miles an hour. Wide open, we've seen 47 on it on slick water with half tanks and 2 people on board. Well, we would have showed you the boat cleaned up, but a massive thunderstorm came up. Although we didn't get any rain off of it, but it's all we could do to get this brand new tarp put over this thing and strapped up with some of the old straps hooked together that strapped the old boat cover.